Huh? Oh, hey, I think the chat's not displaying properly. Oh. But hey, whoa, hey. Wow, thank you for all the... Oh, Smo, thank you for the raid. Oh, there, I broke it. I hopes. Hey. Oh, everything's fine. Hey, hello everyone. Jeez, it's all falling apart. Wait. How's everyone doing? I'm Priest and Alan. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Even as my stream threatens to burn down around me, apparently. Sorry, the chat's wigging out like nuts. Oh. But hey, hello everyone. I saw that, I think, Exodus and, ooh, let me, exploding. It's fine. Yeah, I saw Exodus and Generosity and Coulaire were hanging out over on YouTube before we even started the stream, so that's wacky. You guys need to find better things to do. But how's everyone doing? And Smo, thank you for the raid. Very nice of you. Yeah, Lala's here, and Smo's here, Night-chan's here. Caden, hey Caden, it's Srom, hey Srom. AC, usually Oscar, Penny, huh? Oh, there's Smo says sorry, lurking for now in pain. Oh, Smo, yeah, it's fine. I heard you were having some back problems during your stream earlier. You had like a bad nap, which is unfortunate. Hope you get feeling better, you know, take it easy. Hey Peter. And Soma, hello. I think Coulaire's just chilling over there. I thought Coulaire came in earlier. Hello everyone, welcome. Playing Final Fantasy XIV. And dadgum, it seems like half the time we start these streams something explodes immediately. But it looks like chat should be displaying properly for everyone, I hope. Yes. We are hither at the zenith of the churning mists. The plan today is to meet with Hraesvelgr, or however you say his name. He is a dragon. Hey, hi tiny gremlin. Hello. He is a dragon who possibly maybe can help us convince Nidhogg. Nidhogg's the name. Nidhogg is the... Well, people are chatting over in the free company. What? Wait, Zyga is making friends. That's not right. Hold on. Anyway, dadgum, okay. Yes, hopefully Hraesvelgr will help us to talk sense into Nidhogg, who is trying to start a xenocide against all of Ishgard, which is not good. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan today. How is everyone doing today? But oh, come on. Wow, Generosity, thank you for handling the stupid bots as they came in. Thank you for that. Geez, they snuck in again. Coulaire says, I'm done with MSQ and have almost all jobs at 90. I really have nothing better to do. Fair enough, Coulaire. Nigen says, feel better, Smo. Yeah, I hope yeah, good luck, Smo. I hope you get feeling better. Take a better nap, maybe. He says, stealing sex box. Trump says, I'm gonna assume that the message deletion was a misclick. Oops, did someone get deleted somewhere? Oh, Cloud9, hey, hello. Cloud9 says, hello there, taking a peek after watching your ARR ending video a few days ago. Probably can't stay long, but wanted to at least check out for a bit. Have fun. Oh, thank you, Cloud9, it's very nice of you. Yeah, we're just gonna get set up right now. We're gonna talk with Hraesvelgr up in the clouds. Exit says, I was trying to delete... so they're on YouTube. Yeah, I think Generosity was able to take care of it. Generosity also has mod status on YouTube. So I'm... And also, by the way, big shout out to Exodus and Lala and Generosity who have agreed to help mod Twitch and YouTube sites. Also, I think Smo is a mod too, technically. By technically, I mean officially is a mod, but you know, he's actually been here for a while. It's very nice of him. Yes, but thank you for helping with that stuff, because especially the YouTube side. The YouTube, I don't know what this like. I know bots coming from both sides, but the YouTube ones are particularly weird. Let's see. AC says you pronounced his name well enough. You're good. Yeah, Hraesvelgr or something. Yeah, so that's the plan today. I don't know how much multiplayer stuff will happen. There may be a dungeon or a trial. If that's the case, cool. Otherwise, we'll do our usual thing. It'll probably take like the last like half hour of the stream time, and we'll do like some dungeons or something together, because I think it's fun to play with everybody. And now I have to climb this mountain. AC says wait until next expansion. It was I go from 90 to 100. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I guess I mean, yeah, because I guess there is going to be another expansion, right? Because, I mean, Endwalker was sort of the end of the... It was the end of the story that had been built up. Oh, you think you're so cool, Cooler. Your fancy tanks. This is actually really pretty, by the way. Just, can I say that real quick? This is, like, really nice looking. I don't know if that... Oh, this way. What was I saying? I forgot. But yes, we're gonna just play fun games and hang out. How's everybody doing, by the way? It's Monday, I think, for most everybody, except for those of you who live in the future. How's it been? I know the start of the week can sometimes not be the funnest. My day was a little bit long. I had a bit of a longer work day. I'm a little bit tired from that, but I don't know, it's fun to be able to play fun video games and hang out with y'all, so I always look forward to this. I'm actually all snuggled up in a blanket today because it's a little bit chilly where I am, and so I'm extra cozy time for gaming. It makes me happy. And everybody thinks they're so cool because they could fly up here. Let's talk with the folks here. Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva. It is time, warrior of light. Alphinaud. So this is the place. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to this Aether Current real quick. Oh, Woojay! Howdy, Woojay! How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Exit says the YouTube, Xbox, Twitch is usually music / followers / promo. Yeah, Twitch has definitely sent me. It hasn't been like super often, but there's definitely been like promo bots that come through where they're like, "Oh, nice stream you got here. It'd be even better if you used insert website. You know, like, be really cool if you did that." Yeah, so it's definitely like, and I don't know, like YouTube is just weird. Like the bots that come through YouTube are just like I don't know who's gonna fall for that. At least the Twitch ones pretend to be real humans. The YouTube ones just feel like they're trolls more than anything. We just says you might reach one dungeon. Yes, maybe. Cloud says, ooh, wow, people are chatting. Oh, Meerkat. Hey, Meerkat. Oh, it's broken. Oh, I broke it. Oh, I broke it. Ah, Cloud9 says, I just went blue to be able to go from 70 to 80. Is Blue Mage stuck at 70 still? I mean, I guess that class is broken in a lot of other ways. So, I mean, I guess that's what it is. AC, did you know Hraesvelgr is in God of War? Smo might have seen it in a stream. Hraesvelgr? Oh, I guess that does kind of sound a bit Norse-ish, doesn't it? He says, you guys aren't ready to walk to the end, not yet. He says, it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit for me. Oof, chilly. Meerkat says you could have ridden. I could have. Oh, everybody's here. Hi. I could have, I guess. It would have felt a little cheaty. It was nice to be able to walk up and admire the sights. Srom says, I don't go back to work till Thursday, so I'm chilling. Been fun working on the Discord bot. Yes, Srom, thank you again so much for that. Srom has been setting up a bot in the Discord to help organize, like, party making, so that we can form parties quickly and efficiently, and make it, like, fair and nice for everybody. It's been really helpful. I really appreciate that, Srom. Cloud9 says, 4 degrees here right now, and I have no heater, and I'm in plenty of pain. Take that out, I'm doing reasonable, I guess. Oh man, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Cloud. I hope you're, able to take it easy at least. Like, yeah, I mean, it sucks when the heat goes out. It's no good. It says horny YT people will. Yeah, I guess. Aiden says leveling my warrior whilst trying to get my dragoon anime relic. Anima relic. I misread that. Says, oh, that reminds me, Gray, we need an audio channel on Discord for movie nights. Yeah, we'll have to set something up for that. Actually, that'd be really fun to do watch parties. I know Twitch lets you do like Amazon watch parties, but like for other watch parties, we gotta set something up on Discord for that. That's a good idea. Anyway, let us we'll commence the stream here. I don't know. This is probably gonna be a cutscene. I don't know how long of a cutscene, but we'll have a party here. I'm a dragoon. That's not the sound I would have expected from that instrument shape. Oh, that wasn't the common speak. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? Gasp! Is big dragon. Oh. Got 2 sets of wings. Aww. He's kind of cute.
Hraesvelgr.
Ooh. Thou speakest the name of a creature that but awaiteth the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
That's a good trick, yeah.
Hraesvelgr, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Ooh, is he missing an eye? Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Ooh. Maybe? That the secrets of her heart are thine to know?
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Ooh, bold claims. Gullible fool, the light but illuminated the past for thee. It did not grant thee omniscience. Oh, the spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. Ooh. Lore drops. Oh. In an age long excuse me. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly. Beguiled by the Dark One's lies, they attempted to resurrect a king amongst worms, yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Talking about Bahamut, right? Such gods are not summoned but created. Phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child. What? This is... We're kind of getting an explanation on how primals work. Also, Iceheart really screwed up by letting a random...
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far.
True, true. Alphinaud, you're not easily...
We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
He's missing an eye. When did that happen? I thought... Didn't Nidhogg lose an eye, not Hraesvelgr? Or am I crazy? The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace. Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, then tell me thou deservest forgiveness. He's gonna give us a flashback. Esk ein isor ul a, dran il esk afashi. 1200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. Two centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elezen learned much about us, not least that the eyes of a great worm are the wellspring of his strength. Twas out of that selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, that most noble of Elezen lured my brood sister, Hraesvelgr, into an ambush and took from her that which he craved. Oh. This is... Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger, of my brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her Elezen allies. They had torn out her eyes and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. What? Wait, so now there are 3 dragons then that have lost eyes. There's like 4 eyes that are out and about. Yet that was not all, for from their bloody banquet the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Is Thordan and his Leal Knights? Have we heard about these people before? Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth that the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. Oh, 'tis a song my kind shall ne'er forget, even should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble into dust. Oh. So this is actually, there's even more to it than what Iceheart thought there was to it. There's a whole other, like, layer of betrayal that happened.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
I mean, Istinian the skeptic, I guess. I mean, fair enough. What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thordan's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragon kind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all the traitor's progeny bear a trace of Hraesvelgr's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Oh? Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus are they transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all of the betrayer's children. This is interesting. Also, my chat broke. There we go.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
That did happen a while ago, right? Like the fake Inquisitor turned into a dragon right in front of us. Forgot about that.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
Ooh. There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like the Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 70, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Yikes, that's... Thou hast the right of it, Dragonslayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
I have not... Oh, yeah, I guess she already speaks English. Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Ratotskr's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? So this is interesting, right? So, I mean, basically, we've kind of talked like, because the dragons are, essentially immortal. And so time works in a different way. It's not just like the time is longer for them. It's that time just isn't a thing. And so the past, present, and future are all kind of the same now. And so even though this happened 1,200 years ago, it's still basically like it just happened for them, as far as they're concerned. Tis only by the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. How you doing, Isail? What false god is this, Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? Yeah, that's a sucky situation. Sorry about that, Isail. As predicted, Isart's faith in the worm was misplaced, which leaves us with but one recourse. You know I have the right of it, Warrior of Light. It's looking like... Hi there, guys. Looks like we're going to be fighting us a Nidhogg or 3. Also, it looks like you guys were chatting up a storm. Oh, Smo, it looks like you're back. Hey, welcome, howdy. Uh-oh. Sorry, I need to... Oh, Kakashi. Hey, Kakashi, you're back as well. Hey, howdy. Sorry, I didn't want to, like, interrupt the cutscene at all, so I was just kind of focusing on that, but good to see everyone in here. Class says better keep an eye on that dragon. Boy, more puns. I sure love that, thanks. Let's talk to Alphinaud. Hraesvelgr was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words is so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. Yeah. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves. Heavensward we might have gone, actually, only to be dismissed like unruly children, and far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. Not good. Quest complete. We did it. Level up. I'm level 61 now, dadgum. Alphinaud's considering your party's next course of action. Yeah, we don't have a lot of options left at this point. Like, who do we want to kill and, like,
well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
Big surprise.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
Yeah, I mean...
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr.
I mean, yeah, there's not
But
like...
your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Ishgard. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
Hooray.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
This is actually kind of like a tough situation now.
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
I mean, maybe.
A moment, Justinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him?
That's a good point.
Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
This is a good question.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with two Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible?
Hey, he said the thing because we're special now. We're friends.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
This is not a great
The
plan.
story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Yeah. That's what you get for joining a
Leave
cult.
her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Yikers. Yay, we accepted a quest. We did it. It says, yay, custom dialogue. We did it. We got the thing, guys. It says, there's a lot of main story that can change based on what you've done in game. I love that. Yeah, that's actually something really cool. And I'll, like, to be completely honest... hello. Do I know you? Windvestal? Do we know Windvestal? But yeah, so... I mean, dadgum, there's a lot going on now. Yeah, we got the custom dialogue. We grinded for like a whole extra week to get Dragoon up to 50, and it worked. Stina's now besties with us. So that's exciting. And also, sorry, Izael. What a false god is this Shiva? Yeah, so Izael has absolutely allowed some weird spirit to enter her soul, to share her body. That's big problems. The consequences and such. But there is a ton of lore dropped in that cutscene, actually. Like, not to dwell on this too long, but so now we learned the full story of the Dragon Song, where like Izael had probably like half of it, but we heard the rest of it. Like, it's like it really gives us the clear-cut picture of just how badly the betrayal was. Because Izael kind of told us how it was the Ishgardians' fault, but now we know the full extent of just how bad of a situation it is. So very, very bad situation. No good. So that's bad. But also, we kind of learned a little bit about what primals are, just by the nature of what's going on with Izael here and Shiva. Is, you know, that Shiva, or at least what the Shiva that Izael has, is not the real one. Not even, like, part of the real one. It's like a completely made-up construct. Which really helps to explain something that's going on with the primals that, like, other tribes have been summoning. Is that it's not actually the god, it's kind of just like a manifestation of the thing they believe in at the time. I mean, except that raises, like, a whole bunch of other questions. Because, let me start seeing where I need to go, actually, sorry. Just need to start heading down. Okay, I'll walk and talk. We shall walkie and talkie. But yes, so yeah, that's interesting though, because the primals, like, on the occasion that we actually get to talk to the primal believes that it's a god, and that it's the real deal. Which is... there's... So, like, now, so it's like, what? So, like, there's either... I mean, obviously there's, like, way more to this going on, right? But there's... Hello, Soma. Hello, Xvet. You guys think you're so funny. You're so clever with your fancy horses and dragons. Yeah, like, there's... Like, this, like, opens up, like, a whole new facet of how... Like, the whole, like, primal situation works, like, what those are. Because, I mean, it's like, even, like, throughout, like, Realm Reborn, like, that the concept of what a primal was, like, kept being turned on its head, right? I can't jump down, apparently? Okay. Because we had, like, first you had, like, the elemental primals of, like, Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. And that seemed pretty straightforward. But then we had, like, that super weird situation going on with, like, Mog the 12th. Where it was, like, he wasn't a god per se, but, like, the Mughals had such a strong belief in that story of King Mog. And such, like, strong fears of dangers lurking in the forest that they were able to summon him forth. And so that was weird, because that wasn't a traditional primal that as we understood it at that point. And then Ishgard had her whole thing where, like, she, like, sacrificed her own body, or, like, melded it with what she thought was the spirit of Shiva to create a primal of a sort. Except that's probably not what that is either. And Hraesvelgr would probably know better than anyone else. Oh, there's angry dragons here. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. Let me just hurry up, and I'm gonna... Generosity, I'm slightly offended that you think I need help before we even started the fight. Like, I mean, thank you, but also, I mean, I'm not... It hurts my pride a little bit. Gonna... So this is... No shut, dwell on it. Meerkat says there's a ton of lore, dwell on it as long as you want. Also, it's like how they perceive their own god. So it says, in their needs, wants at the time, like revenge, often. This is welcome to 14 lore drops where it gives you more questions than answers. So it says, I need to make one important point. Gaius was right. And Cloud says, Odin is also primal of sorts, though not in the same way. That's the other thing, right? Because, like, I haven't actually done the Odin fight yet, but I've heard that Odin basically just comes back continuously. Like, through, like, some other mysterious means, though, because, like, there's not anybody, like, actively summoning Odin. He just keeps coming back in some weird way, I think. Tetkun says there's also Odin where the actual primal is just the sword. Tetkun says, Cloud and I are on the same page. Hey, you guys know stuff. You guys are figuring it out. And apparently we have to... We're just killing some dragons for fun. This feels really good now that we know that they're possibly, like, Ishgardians or something that turned into dragons. That makes that whole situation feel even better than it were. What was the... Oh, are we just doing, like, the long walk of shame back now? Is that what this is? This is, like, the long walk of shame? They're like, you dummies. Let me get on a mount, at least. Hey, speaking of Shiva... Good luck with that Zenith's Dragonling. You're about to die. Tekkun says, oh, do you want to do the Odin fight? It's kind of fun. That's it. That is on my list, actually, I think. It's not on the list right here, but I have accepted it. I need it, like, Fear and Odin in the Shroud, right? Is the quest. That's definitely on the list of things I need to do eventually. I mean, I guess if it's something that's fun to do, we could maybe, like, end the stream. Oops, let me go this way. We could end the stream with, like, an Odin fight, if that's worth doing. Like, take the last half an hour to do that. So I need to do it eventually. Your death was inevitable, because apparently I have to kill you for the quest to progress. Oh. My overwhelming strength was definitely what saved me there. Not... Thanks, by the way. Let me summon a horsey again. Hey, it's a Shiva kind of day, apparently. That's supposed to be a random button, but it feels less random than... Wait, I haven't even been up to that area. Why am I wandering around killing dragons? You guys are heading this way. That's Leviathan, not Shiva. Shiva's ice. This is ice. Leviathan's water. That's super definitely ice. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, Zvet. How dare you? Trying to trick me? Hey, an Aether Current. I want that. This says I'm blind. I was gonna say, because I think the Leviathan horse is like a darker blue. It's more splashy with its sound effects. Somebody says, I love the mount music for the Extreme Trials. Yeah, the mount music's great. And also, by the way, hi Silly. Welcome. Good to see you. Oops. I've gone the wrong way. I just got distracted by the Aether Current. Yeah, the mount music is 100% worth all of the pain of getting the mounts. For sure. Hi, friend. You have to die, apparently. Yeah, I'm in the wrong ability set. Ow. Oh, hey. I'm the winner. Ah. Oh. I'm the winner. Man, I'm so powerful and strong. It's clearly me doing all this work. Nobody could prove otherwise. Somebody thinks they're so cool. So We just said, what Istinian mentioned looking for Nidhogg's lair? That's, yeah. I guess I didn't realize that we were just doing that right now. I thought there was going to be a bit of a... Oh, hey, Soma. I thought there was going to be a bit more, like, I don't know, foreplay involved. There's always, like... It feels like anytime there's, like, a quest to do, it takes, like, forever and a half to do it. Oh, Tula hand, how could you? I'm in the wrong thing. Well, it says it'd be nice if we actually found the fate. We just says there is a trial as well as a fate. Okay. So it says 8-man 2 if you do the trial. So that means Odin trial fight is pretty brutal. Game says the Odin epic fight is really fun too. So that means it says if you do it min level at least. Cloud9 says Shiva's worse. Hilaire says playing the Shiva music too. So that means it says hi. Cloud says fellow superior YouTube watchers gang. Naichen said, did you end up getting all of them? And someone says hi, Bill. Oh, yes, I think so. I have all. I got the 6 horses and I got the Kirin as well. Let me make sure. Yeah, I collected all 6 and I got a special Kirin as a bonus. So yes, I did that, and somebody feels even more special because they have what is that, Nightmare? Which I have not gotten Nightmare yet. That one's apparently even rarer drop. Probably we'll get to that eventually, but that's going to take a while. The Moogle on the watchtower is cradling her rumbling tubby. Whatever can be taking her so long, Kupo? My replacement should have been here already, but I don't see her anywhere. I'm so hungry. I wager she went home on account of those troublesome Tula hands that are flapping about. If you slay 4 of them, it should secure a safe path, giving my replacement no excuse. Please, my stomach begs you, Kupo. You need to kill some Kula hands, apparently. I see a Kula hand what needs to be not alive anymore. I can't. Oh, Tula hand, sorry. For the Emperor! Anyway. So, ooh, so how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, I don't know if that counts if, Oh, no, it counted. Okay, interesting. Oh, I think as long as I smack it first, it counts for me. It's like an assist kill or something. That's interesting. So I think in theory, if I just... Oops, I just do that. Yeah. Then I have helped. Yay. Thank you. Tekun says, oh, come on. I already killed enough of you. The Odin Fate is a rare spawn, only pops up maybe every 3-ish days, I believe. Oh, wow. So that would be something to... I guess for the Fate, at least, that'd have to be something to get lucky on. Ah, thank you. Now that the Tula hands are out of the way, it's only a matter of time before my replacement gets here. I'm about to pass out from hunger, so I think I'll go ahead. What could go wrong, Kupo? That's a concern, but okay. I attuned with more Aether. I'm the best. And it says, oh nice, I remember you were having really bad RNG the one time we farmed it. It was... we were still having bad RNG when we... Leviathan... So I did Leviathan off-stream. And I guess I did Shiva off-stream as well, but my goodness. We were farming Leviathan for like an hour at least. We fought him like 20 times. Which is ridiculous, because it's not even like that low a % chance for the stupid horse. And it took so long. It was ridiculous. That's a 3% chance? I could be wrong. Okay, if it's that low % chance, then maybe that was why it took so long, but we were there for a while. Oh, Cloud says talking about Nightmare. Oh, Nightmare's 3% chance? Oh, I have no chance in hecky of that then. Lala says, I discovered I don't have Odin unlocked, so I vanished to go do that. No problem, Lala. Smo says, a Garlean sympathizer. What is it? LAR drops at 50. That says, that I smack them first is how blue cheese level up. Night-chan's, I think that was the time I was there. Oh, was it Night-chan? Maybe. I can't remember. We were doing like off stream, like through Discord and stuff. We were chatting together while we did it. Alphinaud says, Estinian, pray tell me I am wrong. Do you think he lives in that ominous purple cloud that's way above us that we can't possibly get to? That'd really be a problem. Or do you think he lives in this tiny house right here? Can I just say that, like, probably the one thing I miss the most as far as, like, Final Fantasy XIV compared to other Final Fantasies? Like, there's never, like, any, like, secret chests hidden about, like, on the world map. There's, like, no reward for me sneaking around looking at everything. I'm not, encouraged to explore in the same way. There's primals or something going on. Nightchan says, Nightmare dropped in on my first run with my old guild. I felt bad rolling on it, so I passed on, and then everyone just got mad at me because apparently that was against their rules. Roll on what you need.
Is that it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a staircase or a ladder or something.
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Sure.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
Yeah, we cheated before, we can cheat again.
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
I mean, the good old days, that was like a month ago maybe in this timeline. Been through like non-stop hell in this game. Like there's always like something going on wrong, like... Quest complete. Oh, Cool Air thinks you're so cool. If our only remaining recourse is to violence, then we should seek out the swiftest path to victory. With every moment we hesitate, Ishgard's prospects grow bleaker. Claire says I can fly you up there. Can you actually go? Generosity's going for it. He's gonna get him. Gonna get that Nidhogg. Can I talk to Estinian, please? Thank you. George, get out of there. Thank you. Estinian would have you enlist the aid of Sid Garland. A force of sufficient power to break through Primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the Airy. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well. On the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by Link Pro when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Raynet's Forum, Grayson. From what I gleaned at the whole of the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Oh, I forgot Sid was working on that too. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go find... Hold on. Estinian, are y'all done? Go meet with your information, finish, remain here, keep vigil over the warden. Good luck, Estinian. Stay vigilant. I almost forgot entirely. I have something very important I need to do in Ishgard. This will be a great time to do it. Some says there are hidden treasures, but it's a different system. Oh, that's right. There's like maps and stuff in this game. I forgot about that. I think I unlocked that blue quest a while ago. I just never have touched it since. Wait, I can... Hold on. The Forgotten Knight. He says that in the fate, Odin takes on the appearance of the last person who defeated him with the final blow, so the last spirit who did it. Well, says, don't worry, cloud typing is hard. This is good rule, I like it. Cloud says it are. There says, guess you'll need flying in this zone. And says, I came from games where people get mad at you if you were the new guy rolling on a rare drop, so it was a cultural shock to say the least. And I says, I'll wait here doing nothing while you go to do work, Istinian. That's like freaking every single... Like, how do I get to the Forgotten Knight? It's over here? That was... No, it's this one. I think. Like, every NPC in this whole game is like, I don't want to deal with it. You can do it. You look like you can handle this up, but can you handle the most ferocious fiends this side of the steppes? Only the best of the best are fit to join Clan Centurio. Wait, Clan Centurio? No way. Isn't that from Final Fantasy XII? Centurio? Hi, Tataru. I made some supper for the tavern workers, and they liked it so much they put it on the menu. Might I suggest the Dawn tea and Logden stew? Tataru, are you actually doing your job down here? You said you were going to have, like, news for us. Innkeep. Clan Centurio. What is this? Not from around here, are you? Me neither. It's good to have a few more unfamiliar faces about the place. Thanks. Interesting. I should talk to Mender. That's barely repaired. Might as well get it fixed, though. Alright, sorry. I remember I was supposed to, like, I need to come talk to, Tataru periodically. Somebody mentioned in chat that she'll be, like, doing different things sometimes that are kind of funny. So anytime I'm in Ishgard, I want to make a point to go visit her and see how she's doing. Make sure she's not causing any problems for the locals. How do I... There's a crystal. You'll never find me, generosity. Dang it. Last Vigil. Keenan says, yee. Blair says, yeah, Clans and Cheers from FF12. Dunine says you have to do the hunt quest to talk to them. Okay. Says she's doing her job, she's being service wench. Blair says Clan Centurio is the hunts, killing rare spawns for seals gives some nice rewards. Okay. I'll have to look into that more. That was actually one of my favorite, like, side content things in Final Fantasy XII was Clan Centurio. Those optional bosses were so tough, but so much fun. I went completely the wrong way. I made assumptions because I always go back to this house never been Foundation. And I was wrong. Sky Steel Manufactory, apparently. Unless it is, yeah, she sometimes has on different outfits too. Yes, I will try my best to catch Tataru doing something funny. We'll see if it happens. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on the ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or mayhap even the Sky Steel Manufactory. But let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Aymeric would seem the obvious choice, but there's no guaranteeing he'll be able to grant us an audience at short notice. I have it. Count Edmont's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy Sea's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Monolane is about. I was just over there. Dadgum. Whatever, it's fine. Smo says, I'm out for the night, gotta heal up, catch you guys tomorrow after this Frive. Okay, Smo, good night, have a safe sleep, I guess. Hope you get feeling better. Avalon, oh hey Avalon, welcome, howdy. How you doing? Avalon Rosa says there's a hunt etiquette, you'll want to join a Discord or something when you start doing them. What's the hunt etiquette? Is it because they're rare and like only certain people can kill them at a time or something? Also says, have a good night, Smo. Night says goodbye. He says, earlier today I did the Dusk Vigil dungeon. One of the rewards was a pair of hose. You could say I got some holy hosers. Trevor says, yo, I'm late to the party. How's everyone tonight? Hey, Trevor, welcome. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We talked to Hraesvelgr, and he basically told us to give up and go home, so now here I am. I'm considering a life of butlery, since I'm now going to be retiring from being a Warrior of Light. House for Tom Steward, number 3, has offered to teach me the ways of butlering. This is now going to be a slice of life house management simulator, so enjoy the content. Well, it says, well, he obviously had an unsafe sleep earlier, so wishing him a safe one isn't terrible. Avalon says S-rank spawns require a group, and even though low-level ones die fast, it's bad for him to engage one alone and kill it. Okay. AC says, I can feel my fingers. It's cold, but it's still warm at least. AC, careful. That says, basically you join a train and everyone goes after the hunt together. Okay. Hilaire says, for hunts you get rewards based on participation, kind of like fates. Now one says, hunt discords will announce them. Okay. And that's because, yes, they're time spawned. That's all good to know. Alright, how you doing? When it comes to exchanging information of uncertain origin, Lord Emonlane is something of a prodigy. I'm glad there's one thing Emonlane's good at, because he really does not have a lot else going for him right now. We are fortunate to find Lord Emonlane at home. The tavern keeper's loss is our gain. I love how nobody has any faith in Emonlane in this whole game. Everyone just kind of knows he's useless, except for him. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust. In search of Sid Garland, you say? Ah, then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. Oh, the airship landing? Yeah, I thought as much. Come, Grayson, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. Alright. Sid, I'm trying to kill a dragon. You know about this guy. How do we do that? Egg says, well, I'm going to dip out early tonight. Super tired, but a long day, so I'll watch the VOD tomorrow. No problem, Exodus. Have a good night. And have a good sleep. Avalon says, Emonlane is a great dancer. Okay, sure. Avalon says, not like in a useful combat way, but he can dance. That says, I think he knows he's useless. He's just hiding it, or trying to at least. Okay, it says information is a useful commodity for the WL. I mean, that's true. At least he's doing something useful for me. I can appreciate this much. Game says, and knowing a gossip is good. I mean, you're right. You gotta have one in every fantasy game. Somebody who drinks and knows things. It's very important. Hey, Cooler. Got a familiar looking dragon friend hanging out with you. If Ishgard comes under attack, we'll have to get out of the city pretty sharpish. Don't much like the idea of leaving a job half finished, though. What's that? The dragon's coming. Sorry, can't talk now. Have to finish the job and get out of here. Grayson, Alphinaud, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Alphinaud. I am sure it will come as little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. And he proceeds to tell the whole story, apparently. Another wind barrier? And you say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She is agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravonians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there'd be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do. Some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mist, but we do not know how much longer. Alright. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. That's not what he said in Jaws. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. They're like, yeah. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufactory's not far. I didn't nod my head yet. What? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say. How do I acknowledge if it happened if I don't nod my head? Jeez, I got scared for a second there. Wait, hold on. There's a blue quest over in here. What's your sign? Oh, wait. Is this the Astrologians? Oh, I don't want that. Astrologians are for suckers. Although I actually do want to try Astrologian at some point. Sounds very fun. I have other things I need to do, though. Sky Steel Manufactory. Unless it's close to there's Astrologians. Oh yeah, Cloud says someone who drinks and knows things. Geralt already fills that role. And it just says, how dare you? Well, this is no heart of the cards. Now we'll believe in the heart of the cards later. I'm more of a Kaiba type anyway. I don't believe in the heart of the cards. I believe in the power of money or whatever he uses. They all want to build bigger, but we know where the future is headed. Alright, Wedge, you keep saying that. Oh, thanks, generosity. The Ishgardians have granted us the use of a small corner of their workshop. All part of the agreement. I think you'll see we've made the most of the space. Yes, the Sky Steel Manufactory. As I recall, this workshop is primarily devoted to the construction of dragon-slaying weapons. Alan says, do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? Because it's nothing like that. Man, Avalon, when you advertise it that way, how can I say no? Wait. No. I thought that was gonna be an edge that would stop me from falling. Help. Oh, crap. Alright, well... that's my fault. Sorry, I thought there was... Because a lot of the walls have, like, an invisible barrier, right? You can, like, jump up against. There wasn't one, though. Just so you all know, there's not a barrier there. I learned these things so you don't have to. Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Lala, don't judge me. I can feel your judgment.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Ooh. Please tell me I get to drive it personally.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
What was the tiny Bronco? What?
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
Alright, Mr. Humble.
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
Alright.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
You know what, you have to get the plutonium from, like, the Iranian, like, what was it, from the Libyans? That's where I think he had to get his plutonium for his time machine. Doc Brown.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
Oh man, if only there was a place like that in the nearby area.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
Such a useless design then.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Alright. I won't, but we'll move on. Catch your breath.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Ulda. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
Still dead? Everyone's shocked. I widened my eyes slightly.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
What, you don't mean I get to go on, like, an inane series of stupid quests that take, like, way too long? In order to procure a crystal that I need to procure another item to actually get the thing I need? I don't get to do that this time? That's no fair. Sid, why do you get the fun job?
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Isn't she still dead? Or did they fix that? So confused. New wins old friends. Quest complete. Alphinaud? I am as intrigued as you, Grace, and shall we hear what news Tataru has brought us? I guess so. Let me talk to... Who are you? Wait, what do you want? My prospectometer seems rather fond of you. Let's see, shall we? Odd garb, striking presence. Would I be right in assuming that you're one of those adventurous types? Ah, I thought as much. My prospectometer seldom lies. Let me just say, you have made the right choice in visiting our humble workshop. What am I... Oh, I got sucked into a random long quest thing. Dadgum. Need to get back to that. Well, this is how, Grace, how do you get yourself in these situations? Look, Lala, it's hard. Cloud says, since I just watched it fresh in the mind you made in the comment watching the Heavensward trailer, we finally get our own airship. Well, here you go. Yes. About dadgum time. It's kind of small. I kind of pictured one a bit bigger, but that's okay. Helen says the tiny Bronco is the crashed ship you saved them from in Gridania. Oh! Like the very first mission I did where I met them. Okay. Alan says when Biggs accused you of being a Garlane spy. Yeah, he did that, didn't he? Alan says, Steffi. Alan says the machinist quests. Oh, this is the give me a gun quest? Gun would make it fantasy. Oops. From cannons to ballistas, we develop and manufacture a range of weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders, but we are also accepting students who wish to take up firearm and learn the technique of the machinist. What say you? Are you interested in joining us and exploring the machinist discipline? Not right now. No? How odd. I was certain my prospectometer had detected a high level of interest. Come now, you needn't be shy. I shall be here should you surrender to what is obviously your heart's desire. Alright, I mean... To be fair... I'm not gonna say anything. My lads have outdone themselves this time. One of our best works, Grayson. No doubt about it. Yeah. There we go. Isn't she a beauty? Alright. Alright. Let's talk to... Tataru. Game says gun would make it fantasy. It says that time I accidentally almost got a gun from a stranger. Oops. That's crazy. I did like walk up to like a random guy and he was me like, here, have a gun. Has news for you from Ulda. General Raoban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Grayson. Pressing though Ishgard's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Mana Cutter's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalin and lend what aid we may. Tataru, have our friends of the congregation send a message to Asinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. Ah, as you wish, Master Alphinaud. To the waking sands, warrior of light, 'tis past time Ulda was delivered from this darkness. And I'm helping. Blair says, pray return to the waking sands. It says, remember when you rescued Raubon, they said she wasn't dead? No, I know. I think that was more like, it was more like they were assuming they were assuming that was the case. It wasn't like a confirmed thing. So they were just, there was still technically some doubt. Let's see here. I know how to return. I know how to return to the Waking Sands. I have a ticket for that. Vesper Bay, yes. And not to like maybe paraphrase Kung Pao here a little bit, but like, you know, if Nanamo's alive, then surely Teleji. Like, I don't know. I still feel like Teleji's coming back. I'm sticking to my guns on that one. Like, if Nanamo can have an on-screen death and then maybe she's fine, I'm telling you, there's gonna be 2 Teleji Adelejis coming back. Top and bottom of him. As separate villains. I just know it's gonna happen. That says, I always felt this part was kind of shoved in at the wrong spot of the story.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I guess just to make your point, Cloud, yeah, it does feel kind of weird, like we're like in the middle of like this like big dramatic dragon song war, but apparently we have time to go deal with this other part of the thing. Like, and I get that they have like these 2 like very distinct storylines that they don't really connect up very well. But maybe they should have just been like separate arcs, but I don't know. Cloud says, what the heck is that teleport, Adam? Oh yeah, I got tickets. I'm a newbie. Newbies get tickets now. The Sprouts. So you can just teleport directly to Vesper Bay, rather than do the long walk of shame from the other teleporter. Also says Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket. You get them as part of the quote quest in ARR. And it just says nothing I can't cure. Then there's the 99 free Aetheryte tickets. Yeah, you get a whole smack load of them when you're a Sprout. They give you like 6 more of them like for every quest you do.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
How's the arm? Is it growing back good?
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Ooh. I'm apparently focused on this fact. Yeah, I forgot he's here too.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery.
Frontistery? That's a made-up
There,
word.
I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
God, what a convenient drug to have been brought into existence.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel.
Also, this game really likes to throw like random words at me, like torpor. It's like, these are like words I'm like aware of, like I've seen them before. I've never heard a human speak these out loud.
We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Okay. I have taken an aggressive step forward.
Cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
Dun dun dun.
But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming.
Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Metaphorically, right? You're not going to answer that, are you, Raubon? Okay. Concerned about this plan.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends. For Nanamo, and for Uldar!
Don't shout so loudly. These are secret plans. Cheapers. Also, like, wear a hood or something. Aren't you like an escaped prisoner? Dadgum. Hey, Slavus. You still have that level 47 quest for me, I see. I'm gonna go check how everyone's doing over here. Dadgummit. Dadgum horny bots. Okay, got him. Don't worry. Claire says the non-Ishgard stuff in Heavensward kind of feels off the whole time. That says they must be one of those things added when they change the story. Well, that's a good thing. It is nice. It says, let me just... He says, it's ironic, but Limsa actually has very strict gun control laws, and I'm an experienced machinist. It's more about gadgets than the guns itself. As those are short in the air request, I believe. Unless I mean it's probably just for nature people in comas. I mean, sure. Sure says Pippin is amazing. It says I've never heard a human speak these out loud. Looking at you, Rianche. Exactly. And yeah, Horny Bot came back. He says torpor is a real word. You might know it from Monster Hunter games as a monster part, a torpor sack. I mean, I've heard the word torpor, like I've read it before, but like in fairly old books. Like, classic literature will occasionally use the word torpor. Never, like, heard a human say that. He says, you know what Raubon needs? A Magitech arm. I think he should just, like, go full cyberpunk. He can just, like, get himself, like, a gun arm, like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. He already kind of looks like Barrett. He's, like, a more scarred-up Barrett. We just give him, like, a nice, like, Gatling gun arm. We're set. Oh, Marina. Hey, Marina. Marina says yes. Well, this is apparently can turn into something. I can turn in something? Oh, hey, I can. I should probably do that. Dragon says, oops, missed the bot, my bad. That's all good generosity. Those, they come in like really quick and they're really heavy. Like they'll spam like 6 messages all at once. Wait, Avalon, I'm hearing you out about this. Terminator Raubon, you say? Say more. Tell me more about this plan. That says punks generous for not getting the horny. He says, as usually hear Riange talk about the milkshakes. Maria says hello. Howdy. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see ya. Now, Raubon's recovery has been nothing short of miraculous. But I should not be surprised. By his scars, I gather that he has survived many terrible wounds. Probably true. Ehrenwald? Okay, you're still talking about that other thing that happened a while ago. Riange, what do I need? Oh, probably because I finally completed, that one thing. Ah, greetings, Grayson. Though I would not discourage the company, few cross the threshold of the waking sands on a mere whim. Dost thou require mine aid in some matters? I gesture with my hand. 2 hands. The Lord of Levin was returned unto the forest. The sylphs challenged the Sahagan for the swiftness of their summoning. Thy account doth paint most vividly the image of Rama's amplified energies. I fear the touched ones, too, dabble in sacrificial ritual. Thy stern expression bespeaks thy understanding. Even the denizens of the Twelveswood possess no immunity against Asian manipulations. Once more are we reminded that only with the lifting of darkness shall this primal nightmare cease to haunt us. We shall prevail, warrior of light. By the radiance of thee and thy companions, we shall prevail. Well, judgment bolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Drop dead Shiva. None save thee can deliver Ishgard from Lady Icer's vision. Pray hasten to the from front. Oh, I need to talk to Dadgum Drillamont about that other one. Okay, anyway. So yeah, we got plenty of other quests going on apparently right now. If one had chosen to entrap the Sultana in a death-like sleep rather than slay her, then one would surely also know the means to rouse her from said state. There must be an antidote to this poison. I mean, you would hope so. Says hello. Kadam says, Koji Fox, the English localization head, enjoys using a lot of old language. Yeah, they really do favor it. I mean, it kind of works. Because this is like a somewhat medieval style fantasy setting. So it fits. It's just every now and then like it really like catches me off guard with like certain words. Where it's like, where do they even like find this one? Our target is Miriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Miriel is still in hiding there. Alright. Ooh, I went somewhere. Speak with Yugiti. Trump says Koji's pretty great. Yeah, the localization team does really good work. Like, they clearly are having, like, a lot of fun when they do certain, like the quest translations. Oh. Oh, that guy's in the middle of a very sad quest right now. Unfortunate. Like, extra dark around here. Ellen says, the guy who was behind starboard, larboard directionals and extremes was baffled that we couldn't understand it. Oh, it says, ye old fantasy. Evelyn says, like, who the F really out there be using nautical terms on the daily? It's kind of true. I mean, I've heard the word starboard and larboard, and I know they mean left and right. I don't know which one means which, like, off the top of my head. Like, starboard might be right. I don't know. I really have no idea. Swargrim, can you talk to me yet? I have to be a level 15 Disciple of the Hand. Bad gum. I'll never be that. I'll never be what you want me to be, Swargrim. Where is this? That's really all the way down there, huh? Okay. We just, it seems so long ago. Oh, it says oof. That's what starboard is right. I was right. That was a total shot in the dark with like a 50% chance. But I'll still take it. That one says in Japan they just get left or right. We got starboard and larboard. Oh, I'm being dragged sadly to my fate. It is kind of funny, like there's certain things where like the words in Japan haven't changed for centuries. But then other words have, and same thing with English, and it's all weird and stuff. Heflon says shaking my head. Strom says, to be fair, there's a ton of fake words in the game we use daily and don't think anything of it. Well, it's probably true too. We just said that it unlocks dying. Oh. I would love to be able to die with more frequency. I don't do enough of that in the game. I don't keep Tiny Gremlin on her toes enough. We are now here. I don't know that I've ever been down in the Silver Bazaar. This might be a brand new... It is a brand new area for me. I've never been down here. That's wild. Well met, traveler. I've never been here a day in my life. That's crazy. After all that running around I did in freaking Realm Reborn, the whole fat area I've never even touched. I'll talk to Danielle, I guess, while I'm down here. Well, says that was the one who was making glamour prisons. Marielle? Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. You have a quest. Level 7? Get out of here with your problems. You can deal with it. Class says, in all fairness, my standard of critical thinking for players of this game fell after all the teams I fought with against Math Bonnet. Yeah, I mean, you know. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I can imagine that having... If people were required to do quick math, I can only imagine how badly that went. Our target is Marielle, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I'm told the two of you have met. Okay, you just said the same thing stuff. Koji Fox also came up with the swear thousand balls. Great. Well, it says the dying and glamoring is just regular stuff not locked behind hand. Okay. Maria says it's making glamour prisms. Claire says, I think certain job quests bring you to the Silver Bazaar. Nacy says, after Heavensward, consider leveling up Monk and Samurai. Okay. Avalon says, I have a meme for side quests. Hold that thought, I'll post it in the Discord. Please do, Avalon. I appreciate memes. Well, it says, I fell at Math Cloud. I'm sorry. He says, maybe Ninja. Spotted Meadow. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear of this. What? Alright, that's ominous as hell. Kikipu. Kikipu? Long effing time ago in a town called Kikipu. There's no part of that song I can sing on stream since I don't like to swear, so sorry. And what brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Marielle, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl is done with city life. Okay. Raubon. Papachon. Gosh darn it, where is she? I will tear this place apart if I must. Easy now, General. We don't want her bolting down some other hole. So does that mean the Pippin's around here somewhere? Oh, there's Alphinaud, hey. I have met the Sultana's handmaiden on numerous occasions, but I cannot for the life of me bring her features to mind. Alphinaud, you're the worst. Hey, Pippin. There you are. Oh, Dulala. I suppose it was too much to ask that we stumbled upon her buying fruit in the market square. Dulala? Why are you here? Let us gather all the players together. This has gone on long enough. It's impossible. We'll never find her. If only we knew where the one closest house was to the market entrance. What house could that possibly be? Oh, you think you're so smart. That says you'll see Mathbot a few times in the game. First would be at level 60 Alliance raid. Also, I'm sorry, Lola. We just says, think it's just a side quest chain. Marina says you have to dodge Thal's balls in the most recent 24 main raid. He sees man the spoilers. It says there lived a humble family, religious through and through. Thank you, generosity. I appreciate you. AC says try to be vague if you want to talk about it. No, I was actually just talking about Tenacious D today with a coworker. Freaking love their music is so funny. Love that movie.
You are Marielle, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Yeah, right, yeah, sure.
General Alden.
Yeah. You're in trouble. Yeah, a bit
We
bad.
will have the truth from you, girl.
She's considering options.
Mayhap
it would be better coming from me.
Gasp. Little Dorito, I can't believe you'd be here.
Lolorito, you
Oh.
best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega.
Sure, we all definitely knew this thing. I didn't forget.
When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions.
Of course.
I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Sure.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
Oh, good, so he was just being an asshole. Great.
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Oh, so funny. It was hilarious.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
This is all making a lot of sense.
Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
I think Alphinaud's about to have a moment where he tears Lolorito in half now.
Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
This is all such a good time.
Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
Oh, thank goodness, you fired him. That really makes up for all the stuff he did.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
This is pretty bold of Lolorito, considering the last time Raubon was given a shocking revelation, he literally, like smashed heads. I don't,
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Kind of is.
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
It's kind of true, you know, honestly. Just got you there.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
Oh, Dulala, you suck too. Dagnabbit.
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Oh, so nice of you. Smash it on his head.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Aw, that's kind of nice, actually. Also, where's Ilberd then? If he got fired, he's just out and about being a crazy person? Also, what about Miriel? She's totally just awkwardly standing here.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Hooray! All's well that ends well. He looks so happy. Yikers. Why was he mad at us? Yeah, Mariel's like, yeah, I'm in trouble. I know. Can I just say that Lalafels probably have, like, the least threatening swagger of, like, any character? Like, there's no way for a Lalafell to approach you in a threatening manner with the way they swing their arms. Yeah, we had a fun conversation with a person who's definitely a friend. Yugiri, I think we're a little close for this conversation. You give me a few feet. You had killed the one you served. Pray excuse my mutterings. I was reminded of a line from an old poem. Avalon says, I posted the meme, please enjoy it at your leisure. Thank you, Avalon. Says it's beautiful. Says she literally... Monkey. Says little Dorito. Mario says, like, I hate Little Dorito. Yeah, Little Dorito's not cool. And his companion Mountain Dew Lala, I agree. That's just really, I love him. Like, he's really not that bad. I mean, he's definitely not, I don't know. Like, he's at least, like, working with us, but he's also, like, doing it, like, for the worst possible ways. Little Dorito is his rapper name. No Mega. See, him says, poor Alfie, that sucks to hear that from old Dorito. Now it says, you still have one good sword arm, Raubon, you could stab him and I wouldn't see a thing. It says, to see when I'm supposed to be turning around dramatically, it's hilarious. That says, the Lalawak is the best. Trump says, you say that, but I'm pretty sure Pippin could kick my ass. I mean, probably could. I'm not saying a Lalafell cannot, like, actually be dangerous. They just don't look threatening. Like, there's no way for them, like, to give you, like, a look that's scary or to threaten you menacingly. Wait, Alphinaud, wait, Tiny Girl, watch out, don't, please. George died. That's sad. Oh, by the 12. I feared Lord Lodorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he, of all people, would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Yay, we did it. I'm going to continue this quest just because I don't want to have to come all the way back down here. Alphinaud would see this dark chapter in Ulda's history brought to a close. Awakening in Ulda. Shall we also make our way to Ulda? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. Alright. That'll be a great place to continue the storyline for next time. So that is excellent. That'll be perfect timing. Oh no, Generosity has died once more. That's so sad. Rest in R.I.P. That says R.I.P. chicken. Oh no. Such sad. Alright, so I think that's gonna end. That'll be where we wrap up for the MSQ, I think, for tonight. I think, let me see here. If anyone is interested, we could do like a dungeon before we end the stream. Depending on the amount of people interested, we could do like a little light party, or we could do like an 8-man. If anyone is interested in doing such a thing. Here we could probably go meet in Ulda. To the steps of Nald. It says nice time with maintenance coming up soon. Yeah, that's true. Maintenance is coming up quite soon. Megan says Odin. Strom says sure. I'd be up for something. That's actually true. Hold on. Maybe we can try to... Let me check my journal here. Fear and Odin in the Shroud. I have to... confront Odin in Earth's Fount. Earth's Fount can be accessed by the Dew Defender. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to activate this real quick. Actually, wait, can I go to Earth's Fount? Well, we're gonna learn something together. Somebody's playing good music. Sorry. Someone's playing Frosty the Snowman like a pro. I was not ready for that. Where are my trials? Oh, trials. Realm Reborn. Hey, Earth's Fount. So yeah, we could totally do Earth's Fount for anyone who's interested and able to do that. We could specifically pull that one up. Jeremy says, where does one get the Odin quest? Net says, I'd be up for something, sure. Unless it's by Quarry Mill. Storm says, if it's in your duty find, you don't need to go there. Unless says, you haven't touched the dungeon yet. Says, I believe it starts at Waking Sands. Jeremy says, it starts at Urianger and the Waking Sands. First up, I think, is called Primal Fear. Yeah, Odin, I think... Actually, Odin might start with... I mean, at least at some point, I had to talk to the twin adders to get his quest. Continue it, maybe. But maybe that's like after Urianger. Also, I thought it was by the adders. I know for sure you talk to the adders at some point in the quest. I don't know if you start it there. It'll be a blue quest. Yeah, it looks like I have the ability to do Earth's Fount. So we could definitely give that one a shot as the trial. Well, it says Fear and Odin the Shroud is definitely at the adders. Claire says the start of the Odin quest started in Gridania, I think. Yeah, so I think... I mean, we could also, if people are not ready to do it, we could save this for another stream night. Like, if people that want to participate aren't ready to do that particular one. Because there's plenty of, like, 8-man things we can do, so... Tom says, I know it's there because I ignored it forever. Tom says, I just did it all in the last 10 minutes. You do need to speak with Urianger first. And it does start with Primal Fear. Alright, so let's hurry. I'm gonna start just, as people show up, I'm gonna start inviting to parties. And you can just ignore it if you don't want to actually be in the party. Okay, I think that's 5 people we have. So I think, wait, is that 5? I can count, it's 5. I know how to count words. It says, let me quickly get this. No problem, Generosity. Yeah, if you can get it quickly enough, but we can just kind of chat for a second. Yeah, so we're kind of done with the MSQ. We're just going to kind of do this fun thing together. Nigel says, I can join if you need more. I mean, I think we basically can go up to 8, I believe, so let me double check that before I start writing blank checks, but Earth's fount is 1 to 8 players. So yeah. So we can have 3 more people if anyone's interested. 1 hour till maintenance, I think, so we gotta hurry. So that says me 3. Yeah, so Nai-chan, I think you can join if you would like to. Let me see if I can... I will send you a party invite, and you can just accept it if you want to or not. And Generosity claims to be Speed, Speed incarnated, in fact. Perhaps just on Speed, but we will not judge. And he says Wow Mao can join? Yeah, if Wow Mao wants to join. If Wow Mao has it unlocked. Kadem says, I had to speak with Urianger first for Odin because my GC is Maelstrom. You kind of need a reason to talk to the other GCs. That's probably true. That makes sense. I bet they probably have a finagled where, like, depending on where you start. But it says, if you need a fill spot, I can probably hop on. Definitely seems you got enough. Yeah, it seems like we're... Jester. Alright, Generosity has confirmed that he is Speed and on Speed. We have him on candid camera. We got him, folks. We did it. And Wowmo can also do whatever if needed. Yeah, I mean, this is all just... I mean, only, like, if people want to. Like, there's never an obligation or anything. But if you want to come hang out for a trial, it's always cool. Here. Wow, Mao, I will send you an invite and you can choose to accept it if you would like. And Generosity, just let me know whenever you're ready and I can invite you as well. And then, yeah, I guess for Cloud9, we usually, like, I don't know if, like, for Monday and Thursday streams, we might only do, like, 1 or 2 dungeons during the stream. But on Sunday, we do a Super Stream Sunday where we try to make it a point for everybody to get to play at least a few times, because we just do a bunch of dungeon runs. I've been grinding up a, a warrior, a tank. And so we've been working on that on Sunday. And it's just been lots of dungeon grinds, but it's fun. We all get to, like, try new things and practice different classes and stuff. So that's, like, something we were trying to make that a pretty regular thing, is that Sunday will be a chance to, like, just for everybody to hang out and run dungeons and do fun things in that way. And then Monday and Thursday is kind of like the more MSQ storyline stuff. Strom says, I bet you can finish an 8-man trial and still make it in time for Generosity to join us for Odin. Strom says, I take that back. IDK, what 8 mans you have unlocked? I mean, we have... Oh, Generous says, haha, 2 quests away. I guess we'll just wait it out for a second. How's everybody doing, by the way, tonight? Like, I don't know, how have things been? Anybody got any exciting plans for the week? Any things they're looking forward to? Claire says, do you even need 2 tanks for this? I mean, it allows for 2 tanks. I guess it just depends on how if one tank is feeling extra cocky about themselves, I guess we could only just do 1 tank. But I will leave that up to the more experienced members of the party. Someone says no, but I also don't remember the whole fight. I mean, I sure don't know the fight, so... I think I'm playing as a DPS, probably. Unless somebody wants me to switch out for, like... Because I have a healer, I think it's the high enough level as well. If people trust me to be a healer on a trial fight I've never seen before. And he says, I've never done this unsynced. I don't think it has any off-tank needs. Wait, are we doing this unsynced or are we doing this synced? God, that'd probably be a question for me, the party leader, wasn't it? Hold on. No, I think we're synced. Maybe, I don't know. I kinda know the fights is cooler. Perfect. Kinda is basically expert knowledge. Cloud says still cold. Uh-oh. That's not good, Cloud. Evelyn says, I remember Earth's Fount being difficult. Sean says, by the way, updated the bot, Grace, and now you can add people to the participants list. Sean says, unsynced would take literally 30 seconds. Cloud says, if you want to do it for fun, definitely synced. Yeah, I mean, I want to try doing it synced at least once, because that seems like the fair thing to do. Looks like people were discussing how to do the fight properly. Game says Nightmare Mount might drop in the trial too. Oh, does it drop for Odin maybe? I mean, 3% chance, but still. Game says about to get the quest. Alright, Generosity is closing in. He's coming around the corner. Generosity in the lead. Generosity is the winner. I don't know. Can you tell that I never listen to horse races? Yeah, so we're getting things together here. Yeah, I know. This is just like a... Yeah, so we're just kind of like ending the stream with a quick quick trial. I think it's like a fun way to finish these off. Kind of little doodad for everyone to join in on. There says, as long as you don't get one hit, I should be able to keep you up. Okay. Cloud says, unless something changed, I'm pretty sure Nightmare is limited to only Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. I mean, that does make sense, like the original 3. Carson says, well, if it isn't Grayson. Hey, Carson, welcome. You're just in time. We were all talking about you. No, I'm kidding. But no, we're getting ready to do like the Odin trial fight, because I've never done it before. And that'll probably be the last thing we do tonight. We're just waiting for Generosity to get the quest locked in real quick, so we're just kind of chatting it up a little bit. Tiny says standing and stuff is Grace and Tiny, hold on. Tiny, you're accusing me of something I don't appreciate. Are you suggesting that I die a lot as a Dragoon? That can't be right. Oops, I didn't want to. Wait, no. Crap, no, wait. Dagnabbit, hold on. I registered. Jeebers. Okay. That was my bad. I hit the wrong button. Carson says, oh fun. And by the way, hey Carson, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. We're kind of coming towards that tail end of the stream, but it's always good to see you. And says, oh, I might be misremembering, but I thought I got my mount after the Odin fight. He says, Odin makes you go, oh dang. It says, someone needs to be trusted with keeping that floor down. Look. That floor might float away without something on top of it keeping it weighed down. We all know this. Dragoons are basically the best dressed paperweights you will ever see. We hold stuff so good. Aaron says, on my way to the spot. I will start sending you the invite then. Generosity. Zvet. I invite. Full party engaged. Alright, I think we basically there? I think we're all here. I think we is good to go. Okay, sweet. I shall go ahead and I shall officially register for us. We'll see how long it takes for us to get in as an 8-man party. Invite me and I'll get it in a second. Person says, well, I had an exam, so my brain is a bit melted. Oh, that's always fun. Here, let me do a quick ready check, just to make sure we're all... Oh, bold moves, 1 tank, huh? Okay. It says, invite me, I'll get in a second. Promises. It says, on my way to the spot. The Dragoon once walked into the bar, the rest of the party dodged it. Look. How dare you. Okay. I think it'll let us join. Yeah, it'll let us join. We're all good. Ace says, I found out campfire cooking in another world is with my absurd skills getting an anime adaptation finally. Oh, nice. I've heard good things about that light novel. I haven't read that one yet. Full party. Earth's found. Ads or spears? Okay, good to know. Alright. I'm making the first move. Throwing my spear. Okay. Nai-chan apparently is going forward. I've done it. Oh, watch out. Me. Oh, watch out, me. That was the wrong button. I hit that button that everyone says don't hit. I'm sorry. I haven't played Dragoon in a second. I'm going to... Oh, no. Watch out. God, I'm a pro. My skill. Undeniable. Nobody deny it. Ouch. Watch out. This is fine. No, it's not. Man. I don't have a lot of long-range abilities for this fight. This is requiring a lot of long-range fighting. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this fight's easy. I think. I helped. You're all lucky I'm here. I'm leaving. Oh my goodness. He's throwing a lot of stuff around. Yo, this is a lot of stuff. This, some of that, some of this. What is that? Run away! Nope. Nope. It's fine. Yeah, this fight's easy. He just stands there and takes it for the last little bit. Missed the cut. Achievement unlocked. Nice. We did it. We're the winners. He casts an insta-kill spell after 7 minutes or gets to 10% HP. Oh, that's why we have to smack him so hard. That sounds really important to, like, not let that happen. Hey, nice. We did it! Hey, thanks everybody for joining in on the party. That was fun. Completed that for the first time too, so that was exciting. Okay. Alright, so that'll pretty much be it for today then. Nai-chan says, yeah, thank you, Nai-chan. Eltros? Do we know Eltros? That was nice from stop by. He says, I read the manga and it's good. His absurd skill is online supermarket. He can buy ingredients sometimes online to cook in another world with monster ingredients. Oh, that's nifty. He says, you get Odin armor from this trial, the harder one that is. Okay. And Kaden says, can you get tokens from the fighter? Is that the fate? You get tokens from the fate for sure. Oh, Cloud, you're Eltros. Hey, it's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Very nice of you. Hopefully next time we can do like a dungeon or something together. That says that emote is the skill he does. Gets on the kill. Press on the kill. Okay. Yeah, thank you, by the way. That was good, we got that done. So, I can probably turn in the rest of that quest then now. So, yes, thanks everybody so much for coming to hang out. This was tons of fun. And we will be playing more Final Fantasy on Thursday, I believe. About the same time as we played today. So that'll be the plan there. For anyone interested, tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll be playing some Warframe. Same time as we started today. I've been enjoying Warframe lately. It's like a free-to-play shooter. And you get to be like a ninja in space. It's quite fun. So I've been doing that a lot as well. But yeah, back to Final Fantasy, obviously on Thursday. We have our super stream on Sunday for more Final Fantasy. And yeah, that's the situation. So thanks everybody for coming to hang out. This has been tons of fun. Thank you to Soma and Generosity and Kulair and Nai-chan and Wowmao and Peter and Tiny Gremlin for hanging out in party. And thanks everybody for hanging out in chat. Whose names I can't remember how to differentiate between the end game and the chat names. Cloud says, hope I didn't bother you in chat too much. Enjoy the stream though. Hope I can hop in another day soon. Thanks. No, Cloud, it was great to see you. It's always fun to have folks stop in, so I appreciate it. Lala says, oh, I finally got Warframe to install on my PC. Lala, you can frame wars with us. That'll be fun. You should try it. I mean, I don't know, it's not for everybody, but if you like it, that's cool. And we can play together. Kaden says, thanks for the stream. Lala says, I'll finally be able to give it a try tomorrow during the day. Sounds like a good plan, Lala. Let me know what you think of it, actually. You can just, like, if you want to talk about it, like, on Discord or something. Trump says, thanks for the stream. Cloud says, take care of everyone. Yeah, we'll see everyone later. It's fun to hang out. I hope everyone has a good rest of their night and a good week. I hope things go well for you. We shall see you another time. And goodbye. Well, bye. How do I? There it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll see everyone. Generous says bye bye.